In a quiet African village where red earth warmed the feet and the wind carried songs older than memory, there stood a great Baobab tree. Its roots spread wide like open arms, and elders said it remembered every kindness and every wound the village had ever known. Not far from the tree lived Ayo, a young boy with eyes full of questions and hands eager to help. His mother taught him, kindness is a seed. You may not see it grow, but the earth never forgets. Ayo believed her, even when life tested him. One dry season, the river thinned to a whisper. Crops bent under the sun, and patience grew scarce. People argued over water and forgot to greet one another. Ayo watched quietly, worried for his village. Each morning, he carried a small calabash to the river, filled it carefully, and shared it with those who could not walk so far. The old woman with tired knees, the stranger resting by the road, the children whose mothers were away. Some laughed at him. Why give what little you have? They asked. Ayo smiled and answered, because thirst does not choose. One evening, as the sky burned orange, Ayo found a wounded traveler beneath the baobab. The man's foot was swollen and fear clouded his face. Though Ayo trembled, bandits were rumored on the roads, he remembered his mother's words and chose courage over fear. He cleaned the wound, shared his water, and stayed through the night, listening to the traveler's stories to keep him awake. Days passed. The river shrank further. Tempers flared. Yet Ayo continued, patient, gentle, and brave. He helped rebuild broken fences, shared jokes to soften anger, and reminded people of their greetings. Slowly, something changed. A woman returned a borrowed pot with extra grain. A man apologized for harsh words. Children began to help one another carry water. Love, quiet and steady, moved from heart to heart. One dawn, clouds gathered like long-lost relatives. Rain fell, soft at first, then joyful and loud. The river laughed again. Under the baobab, the traveler stood healed and strong. He revealed he was a messenger between villages, carrying news and seeds. In gratitude, he shared rare seeds meant for hard seasons, seeds that grew even when rains were uncertain. The village planted them together. That year, the harvest was plentiful, but the elders said the true harvest was greater, a village that remembered how to care. When asked what saved them, they pointed to Ayo. He shook his head and said no. The baobab did. The elders smiled. The tree remembers, they said, but it is people who choose. And so the baobab still stands, its arms wide. When the wind passes through its leaves, it whispers a truth for all people, everywhere. Kindness is strength. Courage walks beside fear. Patience grows what hurry cannot. And love, shared freely,